Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're right on that Rockport Aransas Pass border. My friend Tony had sent me an email and asked that we check out City by the Sea, but also this one road, La Buena Vida Road. And she asked me to go to the end. We can do that, right? Except we can't do it, Tony, because it's gated. So I do apologize. But that gate is shut. And it looks real pretty, but that gate is shut. Now, if you like Tony, that gate's open, but that's a field. That's a field for now. So we're not going to be able to get down there, but it is pretty. It's a pretty entrance. They should hire Fernando to come over here and landscape a little bit for them. They got some flags out front. But I do apologize, Tony. We won't be getting down that road. At least not today. I'll keep an eye on it. But it's got a nice fence. Over here is where you pick up your mail. I don't know. I always grew up in a house where the mailman brought you the mail. Or even when we lived in apartments, there was a box in each apartment you went and got your mail. Now it seems like they're building communities where you have to basically pick up your mail on the way in. And even that last place I rented in Portland had a big mail distribution area at the front. So I don't know what happened. I guess they're trying to make it easier on the delivery people, but I like getting mail delivered to my house. So I'm sorry, Tony. We're not getting in there today. But here's City by the Sea. We can go annoy the residents of City by the Sea. I've already been up here. I did a U-turn right here when I drove by La Buena Vista Road, the Good Life Road. And two sheriff's deputies were parked over here in front of the Crab Inn. And they were talking, and then they took off. That's a good restaurant, the Crab Inn. I think it's open. Is the Crab Inn open, guys? I only ate there once, and it was great food. I mean, great. And I've never been back. I don't know why. Let's open up the window. It's a little hot and humid out. It's Texas. I don't even know why I watch the weather. September's coming, guys, and cooler weather's coming. A notification just popped up on my phone. Someone sent me a PayPal. So thank you very much, mystery person. As soon as this video's over, I will take a look. So I guess that's part of La Buena Vida Road over there. Just on the other side of this fence. That's interesting. A black and white house. I don't know if I've ever seen a black and white house. Or is that kind of a charcoal gray? Looks black to me, said the colorblind guy. They do have some pretty clouds on this road. Yeah, Tony, and I saw that road was, check the map, it's just like a one entrance road, and then kind of wraps around the back here of City by the Sea. So we'll have to, I drive by here at least once or twice a week. Monday, I'm going to go to Port Aransas, rain or shine. You're not even seeing me, are you? Now you see me. Why would you do that? Come charging down the driveway when you see someone. Okay, let it go. Let it go. Let's just say they have a lot more confidence in my driving than I do. There's some nice houses over there. Yeah, move there, Tony. And then once you're in there, give me the gate pass code so I can come make a video for you. We've been down this road before, but it's been a couple years. It dead ends here, and look at this mansion. Guess we'll pull up to the gate since it doesn't say we can't. So I think this is like their little, maybe that's a guest house. That's probably their garage area or something. Maybe a home office. Look at this. I'm pretty sure that's where the Clampetts live. That is a nice house. I hope you liked it, because we're going to be looking at it while I back out of here. Then we'll actually have houses on the left that we can look at. I got 3 mirrors, a backup camera, and I'm still doing the old-fashioned looking over my shoulder. Is that still a law? Do you still have to be able to turn around, look over your shoulder? It seems like technology would have surpassed the need for that. And where can I turn around? I see a driveway right here. Let's make use of this person's driveway. I'm sure we're not the first person to use this driveway to turn around. I didn't look and see the name of this road. We're going to have to get it on the way out. There we go. There we go. So that's what that road looks like. Look at the clouds. I'm in the clouds lately, guys. My head's in the clouds, everyone. I've been accused of that before. Some of these houses in City by the Sea are the basic original housing, and then some of them are major remodels. Years ago, I'm going to say 20 years ago, construction company that I would eventually work for was doing work over here, and there was this one guy who was a very odd person but a very good carpenter, so you could kind of tolerate his existence. And we came over, dropped him off in the morning, because even I agree that dude should not have a license. So me and the state of Texas both decided that he should not be driving anywhere. So we would drop him off at work at the job site with a trailer. And now imagine this. So most of these houses are summer houses or weekend houses, you know, so there's no one there. I go to pick him up, and he decided it was okay to make a pot of coffee in the customer's kitchen, using the customer's coffee, you know, which you don't do. If you're not working on it, you don't touch it. If you're working in one room, you don't go into another room unless you need to go through it to go there, you know. So yeah, that didn't go over too big. And then he was making an adjustment to the door, and he put his batteries outside to charge, and he unplugged the customer's garage freezer, which none of us knew about until about 3 weeks later, when the customer showed up, and he had a freezer filled with rotted meat. So we had to buy him, we had to compensate the customer for the, okay, this road is Port Royal. Had to compensate him for everything in the freezer, and we had to come get the freezer with the rotted stuff in it, put that on the trailer, and take it to the Aransas County transfer station, otherwise known as the dump. So that guy would always get fired, and then like a year later he'd get hired back, and he was a mess. He always referred to me as the guy that got him fired. Not the guy who drove him to work every day, not the guy that took him to the grocery store, not the guy that brought him food and medicine when he was sick, not the guy that watched his dog while he was in jail. It was always the guy that got him fired. Don't you love when people get themselves fired and they need to blame someone? Just because you can cut a piece of wood on an angle doesn't make you a good person. He had a drinking problem and a drug problem. He still thought it was 1968. And that's all I have to say about that. As my Forrest Gump quote. It's not all rainbows and unicorns out here, guys. You know, I had someone, a real nice person, a regular, sent me a very nice email on their end saying how bad they felt for me that I live in my truck. And I don't know, like, just from what people have told me, a lot of people have nice houses and money in the bank. It doesn't mean you're happy. And some people have, family members with serious illness. There's the bay right between those two houses, guys. And when the big ships come through here, they come close. So some people have lost spouses and children, and when I read all that, I mean, there's a lot worse things than sleeping in your truck, you know? And people are, do you have to sleep at the Walmart parking lot? You know what? I don't have to, but I do. Especially the Rockport Walmart. I'm literally 3 minutes. I spend all day at the beach. Port Aransas ever dries out, I want to go there for 3 days. I'm going to go to Port Aransas Monday. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. This is a nice street, Tony. It's not La Buena Vida Road, but a lot of nice houses here. I think there's 3 streets in City by the Sea, and one of them kind of goes off to the right. Some interesting paint jobs on these houses. But this street kind of seems like everything's kind of, 99% of the houses are really well cared for. I did begin cleaning my truck yesterday. I've now divided my truck into 5 sections. When I thought I was doing Uber and Lyft, I had a bin of kind of camping stuff that my buddy Mark stowed at his house for me. Well, I got that bin back from Mark last week because the practicality of doing Uber and Lyft just isn't there for me anymore. And the miles on the truck and the time and the gas just it doesn't work out well. There's the Crab Inn. Yeah, if you get a chance, guys, I think the Crab Inn opened back up. Looks open daily, 5 p.m. Sorry, we're going into the sun. It's very rude of me to film this time of day. I was in bed last night, I don't know, 7 o'clock, an hour before sunset. I'm old, I'm tired. Once it cools off, I did not catch the name of this road, I'm sorry. It's kind of a marshy area to the right here. And I do remember, I think I remember, a lot of these developments all kind of seem the same to me, that the road kind of goes to the right over here. It's a nice quiet area. Here's a house here that looks like they're working on, fixing it up, sanding it, getting it ready. That looks like it's in its original state. That's not even up on stilts. That is odd to see, huh? Well, there's a few here that I can't speak for the law of the building code of every development, but the last I had read, you weren't allowed to have living quarters on the bottom floor. You could have, an office, a craft room, anything you wanted, but like a bedroom had to be up above a certain level. And that may or may not still be in existence. We can make a right here, but let's go straight. Let's go straight and see what's down here. I think this is just a turnaround down here, and then we'll go off to the right back there. Pretty big development. All kinds of houses. Something smells good too. Someone's barbecuing or something. Are you boondocking with Dennis? What are you cooking? Chicken? Yes. Yes, I am boondocking with Dennis. So we are on Port Street. Or no. 222 Port St. Clair. I don't know. Guess we'll find out when we're leaving. Ask me when the video's over, guys. I'll tell you. Woo! There's some big old good ones and some good old big ones. Is that like 3 stories there? Here's a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother. The youngest one in curls. Why do I know this? Here's a story of a man named Brady who was busy with 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone, everyone, till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and she knew it was much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch. All right, this time for real, everyone. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way they became the Brady Bunch. And then Alice comes up in the middle. Ann B. Davis. Dun, 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 dun. I think I might have watched a lot of TV when I was a little kid. I think it was come home from school, play hockey. Once it got dark, do homework. And then it was a lot of Brady Bunch and Gilligan's Island. Petticoat Junction, the Beverly Hillbillies, Bonanza, Saturday Morning, Looney Tunes. Where's this street going? What else was from that area? F Troop. I don't think I watched F Troop until it was in like syndication, you know? F Troop. That was a funny movie. Hogan's Heroes. I don't care what you say. Having shows nowadays that good, it's pretty rare. Gomer Pyle. Mayberry RFD. And later in life, Happy Days. Happy Days was good. Until it jumped the shark. If you've ever heard the phrase jump the shark, meaning when something went from good to bad, that was turned by a gentleman named John Hines. And John Hines works on Sirius Radio now. And his point of view was when Happy Days was a good show until they put Fonzie in an episode where he jumps over a pool of sharks. Hold on, guys. There's your postcard right there. Wow, that is pretty. So anytime something used to be good and then turned bad, that's when it jumped the shark. The exact moment when it went from bad to good. I'm sorry, good to bad. And I still hear people say, jump the shark. You jumped the shark on that one. What spin-offs were, All in the Family, The Jeffersons, Sanford and Son, Chico and the Man. There were just some good shows out there. Have we covered everything, guys? Have we seen everything in City by the Sea? I kind of feel like we have. We've already been down, if we make a right, we already came in on the left. Port St. Clair is the name of this road going left to right now. Yeah. Over and ramble and followed my footsteps to the golden sounds of her diamond deserts all around me. Man, guys, I'm gonna let you go in a minute. I'm just enjoying the beauty of it. Look at those. Tony, you mentioned a marshy area, and I don't know if you meant this marshy area. Looks pretty marshy to me. Or if it was a marshy area over by La Buena Vida Road. The Good Life Road. This is pretty. I don't know what the mosquito situation is like at night, but I bet you got a good view from the second floor of some of these houses across the street. Oh, it's not too marshy right here. But I would say back there, whenever you see those reeds, it's usually a little marshy. Well, guys, God bless you if you've hung in there to the end. Apply for sainthood now. Tony, I hope that helped you out a little bit. We're at the City by the Sea. I'm sorry we couldn't go down La Buena Vida Road, but I do not have my welding equipment. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Hold on. There you go. Thanks for watching.